Alright. Get it. Job's a job. So, okay. Where's my script? Has anyone seen my script? It's like a pile of papers. What? Okay. So, what's the story for today? Once upon a time, there was an elevator. What kind of story even is this? Whatever. But this elevator wasn't like any other regular elevator. It was actually really old. Yeah, it was really old. Is that the protagonist? I thought I needed a nap. All right. Alex, our beloved and hard-working protagonist, was coming home after another hard day at work at one of the most thankless jobs, customer service. They were worn out and tired and ready to see Fido, their pet cat.
Don't you worry, Fido. I'm on my way. Ready to soil the carpet or tear up my sock drawer again.
They must be lonely. Couldn't be me. Alright, they open the door to their apartment building and step inside. They press the up button, opening the elevator. They step in and find themselves alone.
Someone should really check and see if AC works properly.
Or maybe your idea of a working AC spot.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
Hey, buddy, how's it hanging?
Okay. What floor are you going to?
Oh, the elevator's already going there.
Hold on. Can I get some light over here? Okay, that's a lot of light. What did I miss? I didn't see them when Alex walked in. I could have sworn they were alone when I last saw them.
So,
You can call me Ray. You can also call me your guide to this elevator.
how did you know I'd ask that?
Oh, you could say I get asked that a lot.
Okay. What was that?
Welcome, Clay, Bellamy. This is Alex.
Hello, I'm Clay. Nice to meet you. Bellamy, pleasure to meet you.
Well, where did you two come from?
I didn't see them walk in either. Should I get night vision goggles? Hey, can I get night vision goggles? What do you mean I don't work enough? Whatever.
The place where we entered from is not of importance.
I don't think the elevator's moving anymore. Are we stuck? Or...
So, Alex, you've met Clay and Bellamy.
Yeah, so can someone explain what's happening? What happened to the elevator? I mean, why couldn't Clay get their phone from their bag?
Did you know that elevators are statistically the safest way of travel?
If that's true, then why are we stuck in one?
Oh man, I'm not in this call. My stomach's dirty now.
That's what we should do. Call for help.
don't think that's gonna work.
Fido?
You're so right, buddy. I also think it's lunchtime. Meow! Hey. Watch your language. Keep it PG.
Fido, if you can hear me, I'm stuck in the elevator. I've got your food. I'll be home as soon as possible.
Such a call should not have been possible.
This isn't happening. This isn't happening. I'm dreaming.
Are they?
I thought you were Alex.
I probably fell asleep at work. I'm gonna wake up soon and then I'll go home for real. The elevator?
It's stuck.
Stop it.
But the elevator is stopped.
Actually, provided we're still on Earth, the elevator isn't stopped, but traveling at a rate of around...
What do you mean, provided we're still on Earth?
Well, it seems we've dropped far lower than the elevator shaft in Alex's communal living arrangement structure,
Call
so...
it an apartment complex like a normal human.
You also asked a cat to bark.
What?
Oh, come on. Anyone can tell you're a cat person just by standing 10 feet from you. There's also the fact that you communicated with that cat on the intercom.
Humans can't smell cat dander from that far away, can they?
Even I can't smell cat dander from that far away. And I'm a nearly omnipotent being.
Well, it is uncommon regarding the nominal amount of feline coat residue on their person, yes. But spirits can easily...
Well, I can't smell anything.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. Is it in there? Hold on. This is a World Fandom War 2 script.
What was that?
I think it's just a positive idea.
Oh yes, nothing more than a fluctuation in the elevator's energy source.
That's not suspicious at all.
Bellamy, what was that you were saying before the power surge?
That your clothes contain an unusually high amount of...
No, I mean the part after that. The part about spirits.
Yeah, what was that about?
What aren't you guys telling me?
Well, go ahead. You may as well tell them.
I'm guessing this is where the big secret gets exposed. Well then, Alex, there's no other way to tell you this, but you are in an elevator full of spirits.
Like ghosts? Was this in the script? Come on.
So, you're all...
Not me. I'm definitely human.
I'm sure would love to know if they're actually dead or not if I had the right script.
Clay, you're not helping. Besides, you phased through your bag every time you tried to get your... whatever you needed.
Good. Whatever floats your boat, Clay. Whatever floats your boat.
So, am I?
Please, don't tell me the protag is already dead. I just started the story.
No, you're not dead. Although if you stare any longer, you might be. You have a pulse, your heart's still beating, you seem to be alright.
Wait, what?
Alex still has a pulse, indicating that they are still alive.
Ah,
Not again. My back is crawling to my arm.
it would seem that this elevator will only tolerate your mortal form for a limited amount of time.
You mean I'm gonna die?
I hope not. This doesn't feel like a tragedy yet.
Given that Bellamy would clearly enjoy it if you did not know about this, I think you'd be more concerned with not appearing to.
But I can't die. Who'll feed Fido?
You most certainly can. You misunderstand, I am not going to kill you.
And why am I gonna die?
It is as Ray explained, this elevator is not for mortals. Consider yourself a self-correcting error.
So you're the reason this elevator stopped in the middle of absolute nowhere. I had a doctor's appointment, you know.
Wait, since when do spirits go to doctors?
We don't. It's just funny to watch them try to perform a physical on the metaphysical.
That's
Wasteful? Yeah. It's hilarious. Isn't that why you do it?
no. I go. I go to the doctor like I'm a normal human. I go to the doctor.
Stop. The joke's old.
You think I'm a joke?
This is a useless exchange. Let me explain why the naked ape has to die before they do something stupid.
Hey!
I've read the Darwin Awards, mortal. You can't fool me. As I was saying, you, Alex, are a self-correcting error of sorts. As you know, this elevator is currently in a place that should be out of the scope of mortal incursion. Much like the law of entropy, this place, and those like it, will gradually change the properties of those within to accommodate the general state of the present inhabitants.
I don't remember my chemistry teacher telling me any of this. I mean, they didn't talk about spirits either, but to be fair, I did learn chemistry in a different world.
That's not like the law of entropy at all.
You, or more specifically, your mortal form, is at odds with these places, and as such, you will be changed to better fit them. Hence, the label of self-correcting error.
So you stopped the elevator and interrupted my day. Why?
All things take time, and there's not exactly comfortable accommodations for mortals beyond the border.
So maybe take me back home then?
I could, but I don't exactly feel like turning around at the moment.
This isn't like forgetting your wallet. I'm gonna die.
That has been established, yes.
Wait, am I gonna die too?
Clay, we have been over this already. Let me clarify. You do not have a pulse. You are not breathing, and you face through objects. In other words, you are dead. You're a spirit.
Come to think of it, I did forget my wallet.
Truth be told, it's for the best. Staying here will make your transition into the spirit world not so quick and not very painless, but it's marginally better than the alternative of being dropped into the deep end, so to speak.
What about the alternative of me going back home and forgetting all this ever happened?
A spirit in the human world is...
I meant not being turned into a spirit.
There's also the fact that you most likely won't end up forgetting much of anything.
Are
here.
you even listening to me?
I'm trying to come up with an angst-filled villain speech, and you are being distracting.
Ooh, can I do one? I love those. Both this sham-filled society and the criminals who use their power in the name of petty mischief are the targets of my purge. All in the name of a better
Society.
Really? Is that the best you've come up with?
I've heard enough. You need to stop speaking. That was ridiculous.
I'm the presumed villain on this one. At least the last society savior villain I talked about was an arsonist.
Hey guys, they left a voicemail. I told you guys I was in bed.
Hello, this is the office of Dr. Henderson calling for Clay Mason. Ms. Mason, our records indicate that you are deceased. If you feel that this information is incorrect, then please give us a call at your earliest convenience.
That can't be right. I was just getting my blood test.
I just remember where I left my wallet.
Huh?
Going up.
Looks like this is my stall. Huh? Fido? What are you doing here?
Do they ever stop talking about snacks?
Like a cat. A cat. I used to have a cat Wait, what happened to Pebble?
Oh dear. Maybe next time then.
Yes, time for me to go.
So, you mean they were scared of a cat? You don't say. You mean all spirits are afraid of cats?
Let's go, Fido.
This is too.
Well, maybe Fido just followed me and got lost. Huh. Well, as long as you're safe, then.
Oh, good. They're home safe. Wait, hold on. Is it almost done? Hold on. Who put all these blank pages in my script? Was it you?
Sorry it's taking so long. You're probably hungry. I wonder if I didn't close the window before I left this morning. It's a little chilly. Oh, right?
Hey, Alex.
What are you doing here?
Oh, we're not done yet.
Hold ya horses, everybody. I wasn't signed for a sequel. I don't really want to do a sequel. Yeah, no. We're not getting a sequel. It's my lunch break. Toodles.
Okay, so we need to talk about you being a spirit.
I am a human.
No, you're.
I have my phone.
Yes, and you have a phone.
The doctor said.
The doctor said you were dead.
Okay, but the doctor knew I was alive.
The doctor calls their phone to see if anyone would respond, if anyone answers. Since you're.
I went to get a blood test
Yes, you
just a
went to
little while ago.
you went to get your blood test.
Yeah.
And then the doctor said you were dead.
I'm not dead though.
Yes, you are, the doctor.
I'm not dead. I'm a normal, completely normal being.
Okay, so let's go over this. You don't have a pulse, you're not breathing, you face through objects. The doctor said you're dead and you're scared of cats.
You don't know if I have a pulse or not. It doesn't. What if it does? What if you can't feel my pulse?
If I can't feel your pulse, that usually means other people can't feel your pulse and you would most likely be dead.
I'm not dead though.
How do you know? Exactly.
I told you I already went to the doctor. Look at me.
I'm not paid enough for this.
That's a
Look at me. I am your master. Wait, I am the antagonist.
I give up.
Huh, Alex?
Oh, hold on a second. Sorry.
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man me.
Get me pictures of Spider-Man.
I don't even remember what I was doing before we off.
I think it should be a one-person show. I play everyone. I joke.
In other words, you are dead. Or you're a spirit.
Come to think of it, I did forget my wallet today.
Sorry. Truth be told, it's for the best.
Yeah.
We didn't drop.
Yeah, we didn't do the bag drop. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's
okay.
I did my "you're dead" speech too early. After each scene, we could just like do it fade to black and then just.
But that would make sense because some scenes are continuations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like some of them.
Okay.
Well, it could be like, you know, so
Passage of
someone-
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Like you're in the elevator
it's
for
more
a
like
couple of
5
hours, it's
minutes,
like,
but
oh,
you see like 5 minutes.
Yeah, so
to get over.
So it's more like it's like instead of like
Yeah.
5 minutes or
But not in between all scenes. Not,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
not
yeah.
between 3 and 4.
not
Okay.
okay. All the scenes.
And then don't apologize if you miss a line.
Yeah.
Just keep
Just keep going and pretend it belongs.
If you forget
Yeah.
a line,
Improv.
I'll like turn around, acting all dramatic, and we'll try to mouth it.
I give up on this.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Don't get caught alone, no, no. Ghostbusters! When it comes through your door, unless you just want some more, I think you better call